between the New York and the San Francisco Giants. Should see some next on the show. Tim Lincecum gets the start for San Francisco in this one. BK.
Well, guys, remember, he's not a lot of fun to face because he's got 5 pitches. As a hitter, you've got to worry about the ball coming in, moving away, the speed. He's a lot to handle when you're up at the plate.
Jose Altuve strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Number 27.
And our first pitch taken for ball 1 as we are underway tonight from San Francisco.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
This is in the air out to right. Harper on the run. He's there and records the first out. So now let's take a look at Joe Girardi's lineup for the visiting Yankees. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
I think you really have to focus on what the pitcher's going to give you. If he's going to pitch you away, that way you can string together a few hits to put up some crooked numbers in this game.
Striding into the box, Starling Marte, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, Matt, with Ross behind the plate, hitters know they need to expand the strike zone a little bit. He likes to ring it up when it's on the black, or even a little off of it.
1-2 as he chases the slider. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. And with that, let's take a look at the Giants lineup defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, we have an opportunity to watch Nolan Arenado in this one. He's really come a long way since first breaking into the league. Remember, in 2015, he won the Gold Glove Award at third base. He also put together a stellar offensive year. Really one of the best all-around players in all of baseball.
Here comes the first pitch. Paul Goldschmidt is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Johnny Cueto, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, remember, he's got 5 pitches to work with, so that really makes it difficult for the hitter. He can change speeds, ball moving in and out. Not a lot of fun for the hitters.
Willie McCovey comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
First baseman, Willie McCovey.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Now a pitch popped up. Should be enough room for Perez behind the plate. 1 away. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. What's the key for them tonight, Steve?
Well, you know, when you're playing here, this is the fewest runs of any ballpark, the fewest home runs allowed in this ballpark. So you need to play some small ball and expect a low-scoring game.
Robinson Cano stands in. Cueto into his motion. First pitch on its way. And that's in there for strike 1.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Bautista moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. With a moment now, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, when you talk about the great players in the game, Paul Goldschmidt is at the top of any list. Known for his offense, defensively he has made great strides. In fact, in 2015, he won the National League Gold Glove Award at first base. Helps his infield out tremendously over at first base. One of the players to watch in this ballgame.
First offering on its way. Derek Jeter is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, it's just so tough to pick out a pitch that you want against a guy like this. Everything he throws is either on a corner or moving like crazy. He's not the kind of guy that's going to give you a lot of options up there to hit.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Chop foul over towards the coach. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Giants come up empty in the first. We'll go to the second from San Francisco. No score on the show. Jose Bautista makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that two-seamer running in.
Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, sometimes you give a power hitter like this a fastball at eye level, and he just can't help himself.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just hung in there on that one. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And Lincecum can't find the target on that one as he runs the count full now at 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Oh, and he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Batting fifth, third baseman number 13.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in now, the third baseman, Manny Machado. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
And remember now, he finished off the previous inning with back-to-back strikeouts. And now he started this inning with 2 more. So he's really got it working out there now.
Chris Bryant into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Well, the fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sound sharp, too.
No score here as we play inning number 2.
Nope.
That's
Ball
over,
one.
but low. It's a ball and a strike. Drilled to the right side. And the Yankees have their first hit of the ball game.
And that'll break the string of 5 straight to start the night. They finally get their first base runner here with 2 outs in the second. Good to at least get something on this guy before he really settles into a groove out there.
Xander Bogaerts will dig in now. The winner of the American League's Silver Slugger Award for shortstop a season ago. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
A runner on first with 2 away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Up with it, Berra, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Nolan Arenado will dig in. A Silver Slugger winner in the National League a season ago.
Nolan Arenado.
Cueto's ready. Here's the first pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Fly ball out toward left center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Yeah, and this is just a cut fastball that he's trying to go backdoor with, but he didn't do what he wanted to do with the pitch. It's right out over the heart of the plate, and that's almost like batting practice to a major league hitter. He's not going to miss that one too often. And sure enough, he drills this one for 2 bases.
Coming to the plate now, Yogi Berra. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. No one out with a runner at second. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Here comes Arenado wheeling around third. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Deja vu here to start off the inning. You get a double to lead things off, followed by another double here. And they get a quick run as one guy will just replace the other at second base.
Standing in now, Joe Carter, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Nice comeback here to get it 0-2. And now you've got to put that early run behind you and make sure that this doesn't get any worse.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Way outside. 1-2.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And if he wants to turn things around, that's a pitch that he's going to need to start locating better.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, some guys use the fastball to get to 2 strikes and then use something else to get you out. Not this guy. He works backwards here and winds up getting them with back-to-back fastballs in the end.
Into the box now, Mickey Mantle, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Nope, that's down.
3-1 now. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. Chopped foul right at home plate. The Giants have struck first here. They lead at 1-0 as we play the second. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Slapped hard the opposite way. In is Batista, but this gets down, a base hit. Long throw to the plate, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Bryce Harper takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. High and deep to right center field. Bryant racing back, still ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper. And the Giants have opened up their lead, now 4-0.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you're paying your big horse to do out there. I think he knew he wasn't going to get a fastball right there, so he just stays back as long as he can and then just explodes right through the zone.
Into the box, Tim Lincecum, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
And now, even with 4 runs in against you here in the inning, you got to just wipe the slate clean and just take the approach that you're starting over out there.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts has it on to first, and there were 2 down.
First baseman number 44, Willie McCovey.
Willie McCovey is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
0-1, here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Release point, mechanics, just about everything looks out of whack right now.
And these are the guys that really scare you. The guys that have absolutely no clue where the ball's going. Time to close up that stance just a little bit, I think.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Late making contact on that swing, and we'll do it again on 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. Well, that was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
4 runs here in this half inning. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Hot shot to third. Oh, look at Machado. Got him.
Whew, no problem.
Any questions as to why this guy's a Gold Glover? Didn't think so. More from AT&T Park right after this. Leading off the inning, Salvador Perez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Hit out towards second. Cano is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 47,
Johnny Cueto steps into the box. Good fastball there from Lincecum as he's really popping the glove now. It's strike 1. Grounded to the right. On to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Lincecum. 2 up, 2 down.
the second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Into the windup and the pitch. Smoke toward third. Gloved by Arenado. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So a very good inning there for Tim Lincecum. His guys are up 4-0. Robinson Cano digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. Hits this one hard the other way. Altuve has it. And a spin throw got him at first. Had to hustle there, but a very nice play for the first out.
Shortstop, Derek
Settling in now, Derek Jeter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, one man out. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Hit to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Digging in, Nolan Arenado. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
That's a ball.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Ball 3.
Good at bat so far here with 2 away. You're going to go down in order. At least make that guy work for it. He's got himself back into a fastball count now.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
2 out, nobody on. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Cueto gets the sign with the payoff pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. Lead it 4-0. Inning, Starling Marte, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
First pitch on its way. Here's Lincecum back to work now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff hitter, 0-1.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
Too high. 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Grounded to short. Jeter scoops it up, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
And if this is almost any other guy in baseball, he's going to be out. But he just gets down that line so fast, and he winds up beating this one out.
Paul Goldschmidt is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Pitch out, nothing doing. Here he comes on 2-0. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A two-run home run off the bat of Paul Goldschmidt. And the Yankees are back in business. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Jose Bautista. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. That last home run, traveling an estimated 412 feet. Not close. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
Here's Manny Machado now. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Back to first, and Machado's retired as well. It's a double play.
Well, that's just made to order right there. 2 hops to short, easy pivot, not a lot of heat at second base. That's just a pretty routine double play.
Chris Bryant is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. And this is taken outside for ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Mantle. And the inning is over. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Giants 4 and the Yankees 2. Yogi Berra is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0.
And this is a really important inning for him right here. Your guys go out there and get you a couple runs. You want to throw up a 0, come back in, and see if they can't get you some more.
Cueto sets his sights, 1-0 on its way. Grounded back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Boy, you talk about a ball having eyes. First off, he's fortunate to get this one by the pitcher. It's not hit especially hard, but you'll see it get past second base where neither middle infielder can track it down. And it'll make its way into center field.
Standing in now, Joe Carter, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. We're in the fourth inning of a 4-2 ball game. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Gotta say, they've done a pretty nice job laying off that tough changeup.
And I think you have to give some credit to that hitting coach. He's tried to tell him, that pitch is not going to be a strike. You got to wait and make him bring something up in the zone.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous strength at the plate. Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the brakes, and he winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike three.
In now, Mickey Mantle, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Now the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
One and one, here it is. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And here's a ball hit in the air. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2.
Well, here you go on show track. This is a cut fastball that he winds up making contact with down near the handle. And it winds up an easy pop out.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
One and two, here it comes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
to short. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. One left for San Francisco, but they still lead this one 4-2. Leading off the inning, Xander Bogaerts, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. The pitch count there, one pitch into his fifth inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. In the air out toward right field. Harper has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The catcher, number 14, Salvador Perez.
Salvador Perez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
He looks to be back in control now here in the fifth as that swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. Do you even bother with anything else here?
I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The pitcher, number 47, Johnny Cueto.
Digging in now, Johnny Cueto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the seats, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Boy, and he's turned things around from that last inning as this pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. Boy, tough enough to be an American League pitcher swinging the bat as it is. How about having to deal with pitches like that?
One word, Matty, unfair.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still down by a count of 4-2. Tim Lincecum comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Cut fastball taken for strike one.
Well, this start's been a real bear for him so far. You see the pitch count here to start the fifth. That has to be a concern.
And it's quickly 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. One gone.
Well, apparently he just got his gas tank refilled during the last half inning because I'll tell you, he's come out looking as sharp as he has the whole ball game.
Willie McCovey will dig in for a third time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. In there, strike one. And he misses with it, 1-1. Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
And this is a little more of what you'd expect. Maybe the back-to-back strikeouts can get him back in rhythm here.
Robinson Cano.
Into the box, Robinson Cano, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Well, he's thrown a fair amount of first pitch strikes, about 60%, but you've got to locate better, and that's the reason why he's having a tough time out there.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Weak roller right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giants down in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Jose Altuve makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Here's Starling Marte. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. In there, and it's even at. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting.
Yeah, a good pitch there as he gets the pop out on the fastball as we take a look at his pitch breakdown so far.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk here would at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, this guy has some pop.
Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail it here 4-2. Jake Arrieta will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 53, Jake Arrieta.
Derek Jeter will stride into the box as he'll get things started for the Giants in their half of the 6th.
Derek Jeter.
Lays off 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. Three and 0 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate: leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, it seems to me like you've at least got to make him go after something there. I mean, the bat never left his...
Arenado. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Back in standing. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Arrieta sets. Here it comes on 1-0. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Marte is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. Yogi Berra digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. First things first, here's the throw over. And a dive, but he's back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
You know, sometimes when you come into the game, the mound on the field is a little bit different than the one out there in the bullpen. I don't know if that affected him here at all. Maybe I'm just making excuses for him, but he hasn't been in the game for all that long, and he's already in court to wild pitch.
Ready on 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
On the ground up the middle. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The left fielder, number
Joe
29.
Carter stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Tap fouled at home plate. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. And it is a run.
Yeah, that's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one's going to cost him. It almost looked like he got a cleat stuck on that delivery because this is nowhere close. That runner's going to come in and score from third.
Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back in San Francisco following this. Back here in San Francisco. Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Jose Bautista will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around.
Jose Bautista.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
And like most guys, the further ahead in the count he gets, the more dangerous he becomes. He's going to lock in on one pitch, one zone, and he'll hurt you if he guesses right.
Here it is on 3-1. And the count will be full. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
So. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Danger here. This is a guy who can make this a one-run game.
And if he does, make him do it out to right field. I wouldn't give him anything he can pull.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
And with that tying run on deck, he should get something good to hit right here, 3-1. If it's me, I'm looking for a fastball middle in.
Nobody out, runner on first. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting,
Chris Bryant will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.